Hello, penny pickers. My name is Dehan, and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. Let's start off the week with a bang. So we're going to be looking at 5 penny stocks right now to watch as the biotech takes spotlight. So let's dive on in and check them on out. So the first penny stock on this list is going to be Iterum Therapeutics PLC. So Iterum Therapeutics is a clinical stage pharmaceutical company. It works on producing anti-infectives to help solve drug-resistant pathogens illnesses. Now, right now, its most notable substance is known as the psilocybin. This is a novel compound that can be used either intravenously or orally, and is currently in phase 3 clinical trial to see if it can be more effective than the traditional antibiotics. Now, additionally, the company has received a qualified infectious disease product and fast track designation for 7 indications resulted to psilocybin. Iterum plans to release its fourth quarter financial results on March 12th, so that's something to look at, this week. So during pre-market hours. Ahead of this, let's take a closer look at what ITRM is up to right now. A few weeks ago, the company engaged in a $35 million at the market direct offering. Additionally, it upsized the previously announced bought deal offering to roughly $40 million. This capital will support the review of its new drug application for oral psilocybin in several indications, amongst other things. Now, something else to note is a partnership that the company signed into with Eversana to provide commercial services for its UTI treatment indication of psilocybin. CEO Corey Fissman stated that we are very pleased to partner with Eversana and are confident in their ability to provide end-to-end services to ensure psilocybin will reach patients and their families efficiently and effectively once the oral psilocybin is available for prescribing. So if we take a look at this one, it's going to be ticker symbol ITRM, and this one was up about 11% on Friday. It's currently trading at around $1.51, as we can see right there. Short-term bearish, but mid-term and long-term analysts are very bullish on this stock. So if we take a look down here, it's been on an uptrend ever since about the November time period. It was trading at around 51 cents, and it actually hit highs here of about $3, which is a previous support level that we had built in April of 2020. It was around this $3 level, and then we sold off all the way back down to about $1.50 now. Well, it went to about $1.30. It hit the previous resistance area, and then consolidated and bounced back off to about $1.51. So volume was huge here. We had 229 million shares traded. Usually volume is around 10 to 20 million depending on the day, but we saw this huge sell-off, so the stock was a little bit overbought right there for those couple of days. Now we're going to be looking for consolidation and the trend back on up. So with this one, I'm going to give this one a price target of my own for the rest of 2021 for a $3 price target. I think we can definitely get back through that $3 and continue to boom on higher and higher after that. As always, guys, thank you for showing the support on this channel. So go ahead and smash that like button. Let's aim for 100 plus likes in the first 24 hours. I challenge you guys. I know you guys can do it, so go ahead and smash it real quick. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. And as always, if you want to sign up for Webull, links are going to be in the description. Get your 2 free stocks valued at up to $1,800. The second hot biotech company on this list is going to be Acasti Pharma. If you're an avid viewer of this channel, you guys definitely know about this company. So following the release of its Q3 2021 financial results a few weeks ago, investors began taking notice. Acasti lowered its net loss from more than $8.2 million in Q3 of 2020 to about $3.2 million in the most recent quarter. So they halved it, more than halved it. Additionally, Acasti posted more than $26.5 million in cash and cash equivalents. That is huge. This company is sitting on cash right now, which is great. They can invest into more, drug research and everything else that they have. Vastly improving its financial situation over the past year, the company has been working on research for its Capri compound. This compound could have the potential to lower OM3 fatty acids to treat hyperglycemia. Capri is a phospholipid that utilizes OM3 as its base. However, in this study, Capri did not record statistical significance. This is where the compound engaging Oppenheimer & Co. To be its financial advisor moving forward to identify strategic alternatives. Although no new news has come to light regarding this, it seems as though it is still in the works. No secret that the last few weeks have been very rough for ACST, but so has the whole market after reaching the new 52-week high of $1.22. This company, has been declining. So the penny stock reached lows of about 48 cents on Friday as the market sold off, but promptly bounced strongly into the close, hitting highs of about 65 cents per share. With this momentum, it will be interesting to see if the ACST shares can continue down the recovery path this week as well. Dow futures are up right now, which is actually a good sign. That means the market might be green tomorrow, especially with the whole stimulus situation going on. But I'm actually predicting the NASDAQ to go red tomorrow. I think it's going to be a very red day for the tech sector. So ACST is the ticker symbol on this one. It was up about 12.49% on Friday, trading at around 63 cents. Long-term, very bullish on this stock. We've discussed this one many times. It was at 19 cents here in November, went all the way up here to highs of about $1.22. So huge gainer right there of, a few 100% actually. So obviously right here where the market started to trend on down, this started to trend on down lower and lower, and we're breaking supports, we're breaking previous resistance areas, going all the way down. We're hoping to stop somewhere around here about the 50 cents area, and build up a support level from previous times that we had here around the 60 cents area. So we bounced on up, which is a good thing. Now we're going to be looking for momentum and more volume to pick up in the next few days, as we're trading around 10 to 30 million shares every single day. We need more momentum and volume to pick up on this one, get some positive things moving on with it, and then start a trend on up. Now with Acasti Pharma, I'm giving this one a price target of for 2021 of around $2 per share. I think it could definitely reach $2 or higher. That's just going to be my low ball, but we'll see what happens with it. The third biotech penny stock on the list is going to be SINTX Technologies Inc. So while the other penny stocks on the list have been mostly pharmaceutical, SINTX works as a medical device developer of sorts. It designs and researches a biomaterial utilizing silicon, nitride, and ceramic to create various implant products. This includes those used in the cervical and thoracolumbar spine injuries. A few days ago, it announced the submission of a master access file to the FDA of its silicon nitride polymer composite material known as the SN-PEAK. SINTX states that through the R&D of the process, it learned how to create more cost-effective and simpler ways to utilize the material. Also, it states that SN-PEAK could be the next generation product with a myriad of uses. Now, in February, SINTX announced an agreement with O2 today as a mask producer to provide masks that utilize SINTX silicon nitride product. This product used in masks could help to inactivate pathogens and thus reduce the transmission of diseases like the Rona. Now, the CEO of O2 today stated that we are thrilled to enter this agreement with SINTX Technologies, a company that has a remarkable history of conducting the science and development products based on silicon nitride and its various formulations. We are passionate about the respiratory health and have been an innovator in the design and manufacturing of protective faceware that reduces exposure to airborne threats since 2015, so over 5-6 years. With case numbers continuing to fluctuate up and down, personal protective products like face masks are likely to remain key points of interest. While things like vaccines are great, most places still require mask wearing. In light of this, SINTX's ability to design a product with an added layer of anti-transmission via the silicon nitride may put into the spotlight. Now let's take a look at this one. This one, ticker symbol SINT. It was up about 11.9%, so most of these were up very, very nicely on Friday, trading at around $1.88. Like we said, with the whole market, all of these companies started to fall down, all these penny stocks. So actually, for any investors for the long term that are, actually, studying these penny stocks and know and believe in them for long term, these are great buying opportunities because some of these penny stocks are going to be high flyers in 2021. So this was a great buying opportunity as the whole market fell down. It's a great time to buy and invest in some of these as well. Now, the good thing is here, we hit our previous support level around $1.68, $1.70 area, and we bounced. So we did not fall through. If we would have fallen through, we would have possibly went all the way down to about $1 or lower. Now, the thing is, we hope that the market continues to trend on up. If it doesn't, it could fall to that $1 area. Volume very low, about 1 to 3 million shares every day. Some days are a little bit higher, but we're going to be looking for a bounce off of this one with some positive news, obviously, and maybe some green market days that we're going to be looking forward to. And then this one can trend on back up. I think that this one, if we continue our positive thing and if our market continues to trend back up, we could definitely hit $5 per share by the end of 2021 on this one. The fourth biotech company is going to be Tonix Pharmaceuticals Holdings Corp. So on March 4th, Tonix announced that it had regained compliance with the NASDAQ minimum bid price requirement, which is great news because it's no longer a risk of being delisted. Investors are showing heightened interest in TNXP stock. The biopharmaceutical company produces both small molecule and biologics to help prevent diseases. The company is heavily focused on central nervous system disorders as well as immunology-related products. Its lead drug candidate right now is the compound known as the TNX-102SL. Currently, this is in phase 3 development to see if it can treat fibromyalgia-related symptoms. In addition to this trial, data released for its Relief Phase 3 trial recently showed high positivity for the compound. And while this is definitely worth noting, the company is also studying a vaccine candidate for the Rona vaccine known as the TNX-1800. This is a live replicating vaccine that utilizes the same platform as the horsepox viral vector. In recent research, Tonix has worked to gain data with animal studies. It expects to have the top-line data from this study by the end of the first quarter of 2021. In addition to this, Tonix recently licensed technology for treating Prader-Willis syndrome for the French National Institute of Health and the Medical Research, INSERM. CEO of Tonix, Seth Leatherman, stated that Prader-Willi syndrome is a rare genetic disorder of failure to thrive in infancy and uncontrolled appetite and obesity in children and adulthood with no approved treatments available so far. Now, similar to Acasti and TNXP stock, has been on the decline for weeks. However, after Friday's early morning sell-off, shares ended up bouncing back. So it'll be interesting to see if that same trend continues on Monday or if we're going to have a sell-off. TNXP right here is the ticker symbol. It was up about 5% on Friday, currently trading at around $1.02. If we take a look here, obviously in December it started to trend on up, hit highs here about $2.12, didn't break through this previous resistance area around 240. Then we saw the sell-off with the market. Obviously, this was, a market sell-off, not because of something that the company did. So it came back down. Volume, we're trading around 10 to 30 million shares every single day. This one bounced off here of a previous resistance area that we had around the $1 area. Now we're hoping for it to consolidate around this $1 area, and then obviously a green trend in the market would definitely help this one as well. If that was to happen, we could come back up and continue to trend on higher. Now, if we have positive news with some of these, different drugs and candidates that they have going on, this one could easily go to $2.50 by the end of 2021. So definitely another one to add to your list to watch on your radar. And last but not least, the fifth biotech company is going to be Anchiano Therapeutics. Now, mergers and acquisitions are always a big topic of discussion when it comes to biotech. This has been the case, especially for immunotherapy companies. If you recall, MRK bought cancer drug research company Velas Bio from Papas Capital and other investors for about $2.75 billion last September. Gilead Science (GILD) acquired Immunomedics for a cool $21 billion to gain access to the breast cancer treatment Trodvelvi. And why mention this? Well, Anchiano Therapeutics has been at the center of speculations for months. As you'll see on this chart, there hasn't been any shortage of big news. There hasn't been any shortage of big moves either. However, you'll also see that these moves haven't been sustainable in the least. One of the big reasons why is, of course, a pending merger. The company and Chemomab Ltd announced entry into a definitive merger agreement late last year. Ultimately, Chemomab would become the majority holder of the combined company. The proposed merger was intended to create a company focused on advancing Chemomab's lead product, CM-101. While Anchiano has focused on cancer treatment, CM-101 is being evaluated in treating things like liver diseases. With no news or filings that have come out anytime recently, Friday's action was very noticeable to say the least. Not only did ANCN stock trade some of its highest volume all year, the momentum continued to escalate into the close. One of the things to follow right now is the progress leading up to the big March 15th date. This is the date a special shareholders meeting will be held to vote on the proposed merger. If approved, the company will trade under the symbol CMMB and change its name to Chemomab Therapeutics Ltd. So let's take a look, guys. This one, ticker symbol ANCN, it was up about 18.44%. Huge. Even with the market, when it pulled back down, it didn't affect this one at all. So this one has been trending on up. I mean, obviously, pretty much all of 2020, all the way from about $1 all the way up here to highs. Huge, $10. It was trading at $10.55, all on that news. So it went from about $3 to $10 just on that merger news that happened here on 12/10. So huge news happened here last month. Volume was obviously, crazy. Usually we're trading 200,000 on that day. We traded the most we've ever traded, like we said, over 46 million plus shares traded on that day. We've had a day here of 95 million, but here it was just out of this world. It was 46 million shares traded. The stock, did pull back down. Obviously, it was way overbought. It literally came back down all the way back to the price where it was at about 280. So this was just a hype, thing, pretty much a pump that happened on the news, came back down all the way down. So something to look forward to is obviously what happens with this merger and what happens with the March 15th date. Now with this one, we're going to give this one a price target of $6.50 for 2021. I think we could definitely beat that, but that's the price target we're going to give it to. And you guys let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this one as well? And as always, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is all for educational purposes. These are just 5 penny stocks to watch as the biotech takes spotlights this week, and we're going to see what the market does overall. Is the market going to continue to trend on down and continue to sell off the tech sector or not? If you guys want to sign up for Webull and get 2 free stocks, links are going to be in the description. They're going to be valued at up to $1,800. If you guys want to go ahead and smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel and turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. Leave a comment below. What penny stocks are you watching, or any of these biotech companies on your list? And if not, let me know why. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.